only you hadn't aged.
On the canvas I drew my brush over the empty space and painted a man who I had once known. It's a face that stands within the corner of my memory, a face that I won't see ever again. When I saw it, it became so different. I'm not even sure of when this happened, but I'm sure that if it hadn't have changed like this, maybe we could have had a different ending. And it's sad, but it's too late for that. For the one inside the picture's no longer here. Now this isn't mean that I once had admired your face, but still all the same I continue on painting it because of this. The room started filling up with your likeness before I noticed. No, it wasn't your face that long ago I preferred. What I truly wanted was you as you really were. But hey, you know, it was both of us who had made the error there, for we didn't realize this. Thrown into a place, soon the picture burns, and then you say, as it disappears, I hate that face. Thinking of it then, there had been only one thing ugly, and it couldn't have been your face. Surely, like an Indian, I got so reckless, and I made a fool of you for my plan. And when finally I ran into you again, you had changed completely by then. Yes, acting like you had become a different man. Now the one inside the picture's no longer here. Even if in the end you were different from my memories, as long as you were happy, however changed you may be, I had believed that maybe despite whatever else you do, it would be okay. Now this isn't to say change is a terrible thing. What you really needed was something else. However, you had to see that you still could be happy even with no change, but you couldn't realize this. So you will continue living inside of every picture that I paint of you. Although I know that the appearance I put on the page isn't the one you wanted in me. And back then when I saw your last moments, the words you were trying at the time to say, I already understood what you had meant. You tell me I had no need of this time. Maybe this doesn't mean that our life